Do you know that why a lot of people are running away from waterlogged land or swampy areas? A lot of wise investors, real estate developers are cashing out big time from these properties that people are running away from. In Port Harcourt generally, a lot of people consider waterlogged land or swampy areas to be a no-go area. They don't want to buy properties in any place that is waterlogged or swampy. But then when they are busy running away from such kind of place, smart investors are buying into such kind of place and they are cashing out big time. In my previous video, I talked about how you can identify a waterlogged land in Port Harcourt, and I also said towards the end of that video that buying a waterlogged land is not bad. I mentioned that one of the finest estates in Port Harcourt, Gulf Estate, was actually built on a swampy place where people are running away from, where nobody want to buy or build house there. That is where the Gulf Estate that you know today in Peter Delivered was built on. The Waterlogged Estate was built on a swampy land. But this is the kind of place that a lot of Port Harcourt residents, they are avoiding. They don't want to live in such kind of place. So before I go further, I would like to show you what Gulf Estate Port Harcourt, what it looks like before and what it looks like now. Keep watching. So what you've just seen is Gulf Estate Port Harcourt. That is to tell you that the places where people call swamp, waterlogged areas that people are running away from, there is actually money in those places. So in this video, I'll be throwing more light on this waterlogged land and the opportunities that is embedded in waterlogged land, how you can make money buying waterlogged land. Now before I go further, I would like to state here that there is a clear difference between a waterlogged land or a swampy land from a flood prone area. Flood is the other pata of them all. Not all waterlogged or swampy land are in a flood prone area. If you see a waterlogged land in a flood prone area, that is double wahala. It is not safe to buy. Do not buy any land in a flood prone area, even if they are dashing you. Avoid flood prone areas. Any place that is prone to flood is not a good place to buy. Now I know the obvious question many would like to ask is it good to buy a swampy land? And the answer to that is yes, it is good to buy a swampy land. Why? Because swampy lands are generally cheaper than dry lands of same location and sizes. Now you might be wondering, why are swampy lands cheaper than dry land? This is because the demand for swampy lands are very, very low. A lot of people are not going for swampy land, they are going for dry land. Why? Because human beings, they like food that is already made. They don't want something that they will work on. They want food that is already made. So because of the low demand of swampy land, that is why it is very, very cheap. It is funny how people tend to forget that the dry land they are rushing after was actually a waterlogged land that was filled, because in the beginning everywhere was filled with water and the earth was created out of water. So the dry land that is most preferred by human beings was actually a waterlogged land. The only difference is that the dry land was filled by God when he created the earth, while the waterlogged land, human beings manually fill the waterlogged land by themselves. Now for most people who actually know that they can buy into a waterlogged area, they work on it and make it livable. One of the most obvious reasons why they shy away from such kind of places is they begin to factor out what it will cost them to fill the place and also what it will cost them to do foundation in such kind of place. But that is not a reason why you should run away from a place because it is waterlogged. The fact that a place is waterlogged and you are going to fill it and you are going to give it a formidable foundation is the reason why you should bring your negotiation power to the table and you negotiate right for such kind of property. Never agree to buy a waterlogged land at a high price because you need to be compensated for the filling and also for the kind of foundation that you are going to be doing in that place. And that is exactly where the need for a professional come in place. You need to get a professional who is going to do the math to know the exact quantity of sand that will be needed to fill that place before you know the exact amount that you should be offering the seller. Now lastly, let me reveal to you how a lot of real estate developers and smart individuals are cashing out by buying this waterlogged land that a lot of people are running away from. Now when they see a waterlogged land that they want to buy, what they are going to do is that they will bring in their professionals that is going to work on the place, quantify what it is going to cost them to fill that place and make it a dry land. And after they have done that, the next thing that they're going to do is that they will now add what it costs them to fill that place and what it also costs them to acquire that place, and they will start selling it to the same people that are running away from it. They will start selling it to those same people. They will be selling it 3 to 5 times what it costs them. If for instance what it costs them to acquire and fill the place is like, let's say 5 million naira, they will be selling that same place within the range of 15 to 25 million naira. That is even on a low side. So that brings us to what I said earlier, that you should never buy a swampy land at a high price. You bring in your negotiation power, you negotiate and price the land to the barest minimum, and you buy it, you do your filling, and you are good to go. I remember a story I was told in a particular place in Port Harcourt. I don't know how true is that, but this is what I was told, that a particular place in Port Harcourt where a plot of land is selling within the range of 20 to 30 million naira, there is a swamp that was neglected, abandoned, nothing was happening there, and a church came in. The place was very big. A church came into that place and they said that they want to buy the swamp. And after negotiation and everything, I heard, it is not confirmed, though I doubt the price is right here. But what I heard was that the place was given to the church at 400,000 naira per plot. A place that the dry land is selling within the range of 20 to 30 million. That land was given to the church at 400,000 naira per plot. Now, if they spend like 3 million to fill each of the plots, how much do you think that they are gaining on each plot? So these are some of the things that a lot of people are missing out because they don't want to buy land in waterlogged area or in a swampy place. So after watching this video, don't see a waterlogged land as a challenge, but see it as an opportunity to make good money. That is exactly what most of the real estate companies you see in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, a lot of them, that is exactly what they are doing. If they buy this waterlogged land, they fill it and they start selling it to you. That is how real estate companies, that is how they are making their money. So waterlogged land is not actually bad. It is good as long as you have the money. You have the money to pay professionals, you have the money to work on the place and put it in order. It is very good. So I would like to hear your take on what I've just shared with you on this video. If you have any contribution, you have any question that you'd like to ask regarding what I've just said in this video, please do well to drop it in the comment section. I will respond to each and every question that is dropped on the comment section. If you have gotten value from this video, please do well to give this video a thumbs up, and please endeavor to subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we post new videos. Till I turn your way next time, my name is Chris Aseka.